Okay, guys. Okay. With this side, I have one. Okay. Again. Hey. Let's turn that down just slightly. 217. How's that? All right, guys. We're back in the garage. Let's turn that down just a little bit more. You don't want it too hot. Okay. Oh, we got our drinks, get our water, whatever little bit of coffee we have left from this morning. All right, guys. What we did? We did that yellow last. We did our yellow layer, drip layer last. Do we need to do something else? Probably. We need to get some more box towels though. But let's try to do something more. We're gonna add we're gonna add another layer. Something. Spray paint, guys. What do you think? Spray paint. Let me bring up the iPad. Actually, I did size up the font the other day, and guess what? It did make the font bigger in the chat. So that was good. That is good. I can kind of see it from back here with my reading glasses on. All right, so we got spray paint. Okay, we got some spray paint. Easy pack. Feel like all these cans are basically empty, except for we have the gold, and we do have this brand new Matador dark wine iron lot. But maybe we could. I probably have one of these already open somewhere. I mean, let's. What other colors do we have? What's in here? These are our sign painters enamels and Valspar Ultra something. We even use this yet? It is a kind of a tan color. It's beige. Everybody's favorite beige. Okay. Da, da. Everybody's favorite beige colors. Okay, so we haven't done this yet. We're gonna turn it horizontally. So let's do that. Hey, art painting C3C. Hello, artist, dear artist. How are you, art painting? Welcome to the channel. Thank you for joining. Hoping you're having a good day. Uh, I'm gonna get started doing some painting here, but first I'm gonna reorient these. So art painting. I'm assuming you are a painter, hence your channel channel name. Art painting C3C. Does C3C mean anything or so we haven't done any whoops. We haven't done any horizontal painting this size, so we don't have any screw holes yet. So let's put some in here. This keeps the oh, we have one right here, right? This keeps the panel from not moving while I let me take this off for a second. I don't need it around my neck for now. You said like done. Um I'm sure not sure. Oh, okay. You're Pravana art. All right. Parvane. Parvana. Welcome. Good to see you in the chat. Why does it go by art painting? Are you using a different account? Um, let's we rotate these around. We got some horizontal going on here. S- s- There we go. Or I could do some stenciling. No, the same account. Art painting is just like I know there's the channel name and then there is uh the channel name and your other handle. Um my channel name is Omizu Paintz, but my user God, why is this oh my god. My username is I think well it's still Omizu Paintz, which is weird, but I know my channel is like Omizu underscore paints. Art painting is address. Okay. Well, it's good to see you in the chat, Parvana. Am I saying that right? Parvana? Parvane. All right. So we were gonna do something in this horizontal format with the spray paint, I think. So let's do that. Or let's see. let's just mix up some paint. You can do some dark shapes on this one. Let me use this. Let me use this purple. We got this dioxazine purple. Thank you so much. Yes, Parvana means butterfly. Oh, okay. Well, thank you for letting me know that, and it's good to see you. Hope you're doing well. I'm going to do some. I'm gonna brush on some stuff and see how that works. But first, I did buy some matte medium the other day. I left it inside the house. I did buy the golden brand, so we should be okay right now for what we have left in here in the garage. But starting to cool down. So yeah, we I don't know how much longer I'll be able to paint out here in the garage. And hold on a second. I need to switch out my water. These guys are getting a little used and abused. We might have to take the hose in pretty soon. It keeps getting cold. Yep. I'm gonna have to start winterizing soon. Shower. Okay. Whoops. Powerful, powerful spray there. Hard to tell here, but it's overcast. You can barely see the sun come through the clouds. Windy. I don't know if it's gonna rain or not. Doesn't have that look, but it has kind of that feel. All right, we got our fresh water. I can add that. Hey, TDS, just stopping in to say hi real quick. Well, thank you, TDS. I appreciate that. You're very generous and kind to even just take this much time out of your day to say hello. I appreciate that. I hope you're having a wonderful day. Um, I know for me it's my weekend, but a lot of people, this is their work day. Yep, I have the next 3 days off. I usually work like weekends and stuff, so that allows me some days during the week off. But yeah, thanks. Oh, so far, so good, huh? Oh man, this paint is getting everywhere, and the wind is blowing everything around in here now. What's a weekend? Yeah, you have no weekends at all. Yeah, even if I have a day off, I am doing something with it. Usually my art, which I would say is my second job, but the second job doesn't really make much money, but it's always fun to do. Always fun. Always love doing art. All right, we got this dioxazine purple. I wonder if I should add a little something to it, maybe to dull it a little bit, mute it some. I have could use some green. There's a little yellow and some green. Let's see. Maybe this will make it a little darker. Put a little bit of Hooker's green in here. That's gonna definitely darken it. This actually was, I think, the mix I used when I did my 30 seconds to masterpiece video. I didn't link it, um, but there is on Melody Provenzano's channel, Melody Prov on YouTube, all one word. Uh, she had guest critics on yesterday reviewing all the videos that were submitted for the 30 seconds to masterpiece. Um, Mine wasn't too bad. My critique from there was like six different people, and I'm just glad that it wasn't a complete and horrendous failure. I mean, there. I think most of the things that they had made note of or had issue with was that it didn't really fit the theme, which was a holiday theme, or at least the theme didn't come through um, is noticeable. And I had some issues with the music that I made. There was a lot of it was very disconjointed. Um, we had 2 weeks to do it, so and I knew I didn't have a whole lot of time to put into it, so I just went with the first thing I thought of, and so I didn't want to deviate too much because I knew if I didn't just focus on it and do it, that I would have never got it done. Man, I keep getting paint everywhere. It's just split splatting. But out of all the judges who were pretty much kind of somebody in their field, uh, there was one guy who like didn't work in the arts or anything. I think he might have worked for Microsoft or something like that. But he liked art, loved art, and so I like people who aren't in the industries, kind of their takes on art. But uh, he thought there was some promising stuff in the piece where nobody, everybody else is just like, yeah, these were the things that they didn't like about it, and maybe some of the things they did like about it, but mostly it. And I knew this going into it, watching this, so I wasn't like completely taken aback at people's take on my piece. I was like, yeah, I agree with pretty much all of that. But yeah, it definitely wasn't Halloween themed. I probably could have thought of that, thought of something a little, put a little bit more thought into that. But as soon as I heard that, I was like, "Oh, hey, okay, I had this idea, and that's what I was gonna go with." But maybe next time, and, I'm sure I'll participate in some more of those. So, it was just something fun to do. Maybe I'll put a little bit more thought into it next time, but it was just like, "Okay, 2 weeks, what do you do?" "Alright, don't wanna mess around." Um, so, where's my brush? I need a here, I think I was using this brush, or maybe was I using this brush? Alright, thanks for the likes, guys. We got a couple likes, we got a couple thumbs up so far. Um, hmm, what do we do? Oh, the paint is nice and loose enough. There'll probably be some runs or drips, so we'll see. But let's just start putting stuff down. Okay, what about this other side? Yeah, all right. Yeah. Okay, guys. Well, I think I mixed too much paint. What if I did this one? This one could use some dark. Yeah, do that. We'll do that. We'll do that one. But uh, okay. Um, uh, where's the brush I can use? Oh, I think I used this brush last time. Okay, let's transfer the paint for now. Okay, guys. Let that's transferred into that smaller container. We're gonna give this a little bit more time to dry, and then we'll remove whatever wet paint is still on there. Mm, okay, let me put that up there. Use some water. Oh, that whole thing is green, like green Kool-Aid in there. A green Kool-Aid. Okay, I think I'm gonna go with like a light, like I think I have a buff color. Um, for the blue striped or blue dripped side, blue striped dripped side. So okay, we need another paper towel. Make sure this is pretty cleaned out so I don't get. I should have did the white first. I won't have to worry about if it's gonna turn purple or not. Okay. All right. We have this cleaned out. Let's get our buff color, this unbleached titanium. I just have a 120 milliliter um, tube, and it is probably more than half gone. So we're not going to try and do too much of this paint. Or I can mix in some titanium white too to make it even lighter. Yeah, we're getting low on this. Okay, that might be good enough. We'll find out. And we need a little bit of matte medium and a little bit of water. So, guys, make sure our brush is the tiniest amount of water. Oops, that might have been too much. We have our tongue depressor. Make sure there's no purple on that. And we'll mix that up. Oh, jeez. Well, I'm gonna need a brush because it's gotta mash the paint, get it mixed in there. So it's not doing that. Let's use this brush. Here it's clean. This is definitely a little bit more runny, liquidy than let's add a little bit of titanium white just to help. If I can find my titanium white. I know I have titanium white, right? Yep, right here. I have an open one and an unopened one. And finish this one off first before we start going and opening up other tubes of paint. Come on, get out there. That's my picking it up a little more. Okay. Smashed in there. Get it thoroughly incorporated with one another. Okay. This brush wiped off. What's everybody up to today? People working, playing, getting into trouble. Where's my brush? There it is. Let's make sure we got like fairly cleaned out. Okay. Okay, there's that. Let me put this in a small container too. What's this say? That's control. All right, we got our light color. Maybe we'll do a mid tone, mid value for the red. But I think I'm gonna hit the this right side with the hair dryer first. Okay, we got that. Let me put this up here. So we have that. And then what are we gonna do? Mid tone. We got. I don't think I have any black in the book, but we do have black in this um Utra. Let me take the hair dryer. We'll hit this with the hair dryer real quick. Okay, guys. Okay, let's get some paper towels and wipe down the right side. Wipe that down. Hopefully, I had enough time to dry some. Okay, one more, I think. Mm. Okay, I think we're good. We're not gonna mess around too much with it. Don't want to. Let me remove this right painting. Get the other painting up on there. Okay. Hair dryer. Let's mix up a little batch of valued on it. I'll put a little bit of blue in here. Or, what if I mix a little bit of this and a little bit of this? I don't even have to mess around. See what we end up with. Okay, we got something in the middle. I want to add a little bit of light blue. Just add a bit of water just to loosen it up a little bit. It's just a little tight. Hey, Sabrina Suburban Garden, how are you doing today? And Jan, welcome. The dude. We're just putting some symbols, shapes, and I guess you can say mathematical symbols on here. See if we can use as much of this as we possibly can. All right. Okay. We're gonna do hit this light side after I wipe down my palette. Okay. All right, let's hit this. All right, let's hit that with the hair dryer. Okay, guys, we're gonna let that sit for a second and figure out what's the next, what would be our next layer. Well, there goes the coffee. And let me see here. Let's see here. What do we have that we can use? Prime some rocks real quick. Keep up with our rock priming. So I also have these square canvases from a few years back that I could do stuff with. Man, my stream is way back there. Yeah. Okay. So, okay, where's this stuff? Where's this stuff? Where is this? Okay, we're gonna put some of this medium in here. Come on. All right. Let's do some rocks, guys. Let's prime some rocks. Turn this on low. That on low. And we have a slightly bigger, flatter brush. That would, oh, hold on, guys. No, maybe this one. Oh, if we get the stuff out of there. All right. Rocks, 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 rocks. Uh, just need a place to put these rocks. It's to put these rocks. Let me grab another dry towel. You have a box or anything? A box of rocks. Let's like put them in this. And let's dump them down in that. Mhm. Okay. Grab another paper towel. Three rocks. How many more can we fit? Dang it, come on. Okay. All right. Thanks for the likes, guys. We got three whole likes, three holes, three holes, three holes like. Okay. I think I scared one of the chipmunks flying through here. Okay. Uh-oh. I lost my paint key down here. Yeah. Old paint key. Oh, I can hear those chipmunks laughing at. They're laughing. Okay, after this one, I am going to remove the paint on the right side there. Ah, dang it. And then slide into my hand. There we go. All right, guys, let's clean this off. Clean this off. Okay, put these right here in front of this little dry cooker. And then let's wipe off this paint. It's like almost 12 to 4 p.m. here. Oops. All right, guys, let's hit this with the hair dryer. Hey, old school Dave. Hello, my wonderful YouTube friend. Hello, Dave. How are you doing? How's your day going? How is everything? Okay, we got our three, oops, three of these. I'm wondering if I should go back to these three real quick. I don't think they're ready yet. And we'll do something on these. So those are those. Whoops. Whoops. Okay, let's see. We have another box we could use. We could do a few more rocks, but guys, let's take this stuff off. I think that's on there. I think it's on that. And we'll do this red on. Okay, we got those two in there. Put this one aside. Let's put that aside. Old school, you said I took a play out of OP's book and used my hair dryer to dry out my gas tank. I removed some rust from uh broke your goddamn hair dryer. Uh-oh. How did you end up breaking it? Okay. Okay, guys. How do we do this? We have dark and light again. We can do this. We can kind of do the same thing, I want to say. Since we have this stuff left to use. Mm, let me dash it with a little bit more water. Oh, you son of a beach. That was too much water. That was way too much water. Well, well, guys, too much water. Much we can do about that. Okay. Okay, that these are PlayStation cheat codes, are they? Yeah, you have to decipher which game they come from, though. You have to decipher which game they come from. All right, let's do the light side. Got that. Try not to do as much water. Oh man, we do it again. We made it too thin again. Well, it looks like it's just gonna be a runny day. Ruined runny day. Yeah, let's see. What ones do we got next? Mm. Okay. Famous words from the poop bandit. Looks like it's gonna be a runny day. Good old poop bandit. Okay, let's clean these out so we can get the other one. Oh, you know what? Uh, yeah, we'll just clean them out. We'll just clean these. Oh, you said there was one you missed. I don't know when to use it, so I didn't look like a wet-headed bum and couldn't get the thing to turn on. Probably for the best. Would have ended up smelling like gas or going up in a blaze of glory. Oh, so it never worked? All right. Uh-oh. Get some junk in here. Junk in the trunk. Okay, guys, let's see. All right, what time is it? 4:09. Saying another 20 minutes, and then I'm gonna go work on food for me and the wife. But we got some rocks in there. They're primed. Some rocks primed. Let's get this hair dryer thing going. Let's go up in a blaze of glory. You know, if you guys see any smoke, Hey guys, I wonder if Michelangelo used a hairdryer on the Sistine Chapel. He just had interns lined up and they just used their breath, just blowing hard, bunch of blowhards. That's what he did. Hired a bunch of blowhards. He said he had kids go, all right, we got one more of these. We're gonna do something similar to that, what we've already done. So let me take off the right side and replace it. Okay. Okay, down. All right, guys, we need to mix up batch. A batch of something. Big batch. A big batch. Let's see. We had the white, we had the dark. We're gonna go with the gray again. I am not using that one mix. No. Here we go. We got some black and white. I'm going to use strictly black and white. Okay, let's see. That's this titanium. Come on, titanium. Not titanium. Nothing. All right. Should be enough. And then a tad, little little tap of black. Well, tap of black. It's tap of black. Yes. It needs some right off. Depressed tongue stick. So we need a little bit of matte medium. Just a bit of that. And give it a good mix. Mixola. A mixola. Definitely need some water. This might be a little too light, but let's add just a little bit more of this black. Hmm. Hey guys, thank you for the likes. Oh man, I wasn't even paying attention. We're already up to stick. One more, and I think we're at our average for stream. One more like, and we hit our average, our stream average. So don't be stingy now. Don't be stingy. Just especially if you're a bot. If you're a bot, definitely hit that like button. You know where it's at on the page. Our friendly neighborhood robot. Come on. Get us up to 7. Our average. Or you know it'd be even better. Just start uh undoing your like so we go down. Go back. Let's see if we can go back down to like 1 or 0 likes. Okay, we need to hit this. Man, it's acting like some glue here. Let's hit this with some water because it's got to be runny. Whoops, we definitely hit it with too much water. But that's the plan. That's the plan, man. Hop on the bus, Gus. Uh-oh, this might be a little too runny. Maybe, guys, too runny. Okay, what do we got? We got an X. Got an X. Marks the spot. I'm gonna go with a diamond this time, right? What about an upside down triangle? We haven't done those. No upside down triangles. Um, we got our divide and conquer. Divide and conquer after multiplying. Um, we got our, how about our lemon? We're doing a lemon. It's not a circle. That's a lemon. Equals. Have we done equals yet? We did vertical equals. We did a, I think we did like an, uh, is not equals. Okay. Let's do another lemon. We like lemons. Good old lemon. How about a diamond? Let's see. Let's do a triangle, upside down triangle here. Upside down triangle. We'll do our multiply. Um, equals multiply and a circle. Uh-oh, it's getting dark. It's getting dark out here, guys. All right, well, we still got a bunch of this gray. We still got a bunch of the gray. Yes, let's wrap it up. It's 4:26. Gotta start working on food. I knew the gray would just all blend in with the rest of the stuff. It's kind of a medium tone canvas. I could get it either way, light or dark. We do have, let me see here. We still have some of this, what's it called? Let's hit our rocks with that. Oh, okay, let's do these rocks here. Uh, real quick. Since we have that, we need to coat our rocks. Oops. Gosh darn it. Come on. Okay. Oh, jeez. Well, that all dirty. Dropping the rocks on this one. Hey, Rome Dog, Trap House. Oh, Travis's handle is different. Is that always your channel handle? Thanks, Rome Dog. Oh, love the red and white. Thank you. Looking good, looking good. Thank you, Travis. Painting some rocks right now. Painting them, but priming them. But yeah, we'll be wrapping up here in a moment after I do two more rocks. And then I'm gonna go make some food. And then probably, I don't know if I'll get out here again after that because it's gonna probably start to get shit. I did it again. Old slippery, you old slippery rock. Um, Probably gonna get cold out here. So I'll probably work on some stuff in the house. We got our rocks to do. We got rocket, rocket up here. Oh, I don't know. I don't know why I'm tagged like that. It normally says um, my name. Yeah, I noticed that. YouTube's been showing for some people trying to get a gray and yellow bucket milk carton end table. Like you're painting it, Rome Dog? Yeah, I noticed that. Um, that some people their handles have been showing versus their channel name. So I don't know what the deal is with that. YouTube trying something different. All right, one more rock. I don't think we have enough juice. It's gonna be whatever's left on the brush here. That is probably not enough, but it's okay. We will be priming these again with the white. The white I use is smooth, but it'll peel or scrape off real easily. So if I use this clear Liquitex um, gesso, it's got like it's almost kind of really sandy in texture, so the paint will hold to that. Or the other white gesso, smooth gesso will hold to that. All right, guys, we got. Maybe I should just do this and bring that brush. So we got our rocks. We have another batch of 9 rocks, so that makes 27 rocks out of this pretty big bag of rocks. Like a yellow milk crate onto a gray bucket. Hmm. A yellow milk. Like yeah, I know what you mean. And you're making an end table out of it. That's pretty cool. What are you using for the top? Are you just those two things? Are you painting it? Are you leaving it as is? How are you attaching those things? I don't know what to do with this gray though. I have this gray paint I mixed up, and I don't have anything like lids or anything to use on it. I do have a canvas. All right, maybe I'll just use it on this canvas I have. Let me put my rocks over here in front of the space heater. That'll help quicken the drying time. And then I'm gonna take this other panel off the wall and put on one of these square panels. Now these are gallery wrapped. I think I bought a bunch of these. Like seems like 5 of them from Michaels a long time ago. Did a bunch of slapped a bunch of paint on there. Slap a bunch of paint on there. Okay, there goes that red and white one. Now, let me grab these other ones and move them out of the way. I hope we still get some at least 60-degree weather for some time before it really starts to get cold. I haven't really paid attention to our forecast. It has gone full overcast, so there's no more sun. here. Hey guys, we got our square can buy because that's what it is, a can buy. I did this. Whoops. This one's the oddball out because the other four were painted all at the same time. Okay, we got. Will that hold? This will hold. Okay, okay. And it says Helios, which is a bunch of times it says Helios, which is the god. Is it the Roman god or Greek god? I'm thinking Greek. Greek god of the sun. Helios. I don't know. I just wrote that in there a bunch of times. Hey, now these gallery wrapped ones are like an inch and a half thick. They're harder to get. I need longer screws, but that seemed to work fine. Oh shit! No! Ow! You son of a. Okay, guys. Well, guess I'm not using that gray. I'm just gonna just gonna do this because it's spilled all over the place. Bye, Helios. It is overcast. It's starting to get overcast. Let me put some on the side edge. The clouds have come in and are blocking you out. I feel like I don't want to end it on this note. Okay. Well, that cleaned that out. And I did spill all that on my floor. Oh, and it got under my water dispenser. Oh, I wanted a gray floor anyways, right? I wanted a gray floor. I'll tag you in a picture or Rome if you want. I think you can post it on my if you want to share it, you can post it on my community um posts on YouTube here. I haven't had anybody try that yet, so not sure if it is up and functioning correctly, but I thought I set it so that people can post stuff if they wanted to. If they wanted to share something, that is fine. That is a-okay with me. But yeah, I'd like to see it. Oh, can we post on other communities now? I think you have to go in your settings. You have to go in your settings and then make it um you have to set it so that people can post in your community. I'm not exactly sure the process, but I think if you go yeah, I think you have to do it on like a computer. I don't think you can do it from mobile, but you have to go into the settings maybe you can on mobile. I'm not sure. I did it from I did it from my desktop because I couldn't figure out how to do it. But yeah, you can set it so because you have your posts, but you can set it so that your community can post in the community posts, which is I think the same, pretty much the same thing. All right, we blocked out the sun with a little veil of gray, so at least we used up that paint. Um, all right, guys. Oh, I did bring it out here. The sandable hard gesso. This is pretty smooth stuff. Um, yeah, I brushed some on some of the rocks, and you can take your fingernail to it and scratch it. So I didn't want that uh, to happen. So I was using this. It's not labeled anymore. I took the label off of it, but it's Liquid Tex clear gesso, and it kind of has like a very fine sandy texture to it. But anyways, I mean, if I can, maybe I'll come back out here if I have time. But it's starting to get dark around 6:30, and it's pretty windy and very overcast now. All right, I might have to take my. We need our rocks. We got our drinks. My empty coffee thing. I need that. Got my phone. Anything else? Cover up the water. So little dudes can't just start swimming. Little chipmunks jump in here and start using that as their swimming pool. Yep, we'll unplug that. So let's give you a see if I can show off some of this stuff. All right. Yeah, the gray one's still wet. This is my favorite one because the colors and the texture really stands out. Just keep building it up so until it doesn't look like a painting anymore. It becomes a thing. All right, and then these ones, I don't know if I should have put like flecks in the orange or red or did something. I could still do stuff like that. Very textured. Yeah, I haven't played around too much with building up real thick paint layers. There's my you can see it says Helios written in with the end of the brush in the wet paint before it dried. There's a fine, faint gray veil over that now. We'll figure something out for this canvas. We'll figure something out. But then over there, we got four more. These ones have these ones have more stuff going on them. More stuff. More kind of like chunky brush strokes, loose with some loose paint. This all latex or acrylic paint. There might be some spray paint in there, like that and green on top of that green, that kind of yellow. There's some spray paint there. I think that purple is some spray paint. So I need to play with those a little bit more. Is there a name for this layering technique? I'm not sure. It's just different ways of applying paint to a surface. So I'm kind of using spray paint in different ways. This one, I applied acrylic paint to the edge, and I used a piece of wood, and I pulled it like a squeegee across the surface. And that's where you get those islands popping up. And then I did it on each side. So I did it on each side. Like I put a bead of paint along the edge, and then I pulled it across, and then I turned it around, did it on each side like that, and it created this kind of that kind of texture. Garage tech. There you go. It's all about the garage arts. It's almost like stucco in a way. Starts to become like stucco. It's cool. I don't know. I've never done stucco before. I was channeling Gerhard Richter. He's the German painter that's done these kind of paint pulls on large canvases. Just kind of channeling him a little bit. I don't know. Some of the texture is a little hokey, but I do like these little island things. Kind of, it's fun. But yeah, that's that. And then I did these guys. I did the shapes or the symbols in kind of, a little thick but loose paint. Let it dry, and then I removed whatever was still wet, and it kind of left these little ghost lines. I want to try and do that a couple times with different values. So I come back with like a dark value over top those, and then do the same thing. Remove, like, let it dry and remove the paint, see what it does, see what kind of effects it creates. But let me get signing off so that I can go work on food, and then hopefully do some more painting. Yeah, I've done some stuff a while back using like little symbols and stuff. It'll get covered up. I just like doing that to um, change the paint layers. So once you start adding more paint over top that, anything underneath uh, affects the next top layer. So until they get buried, I'll have to figure out some other stuff. Little ASCII stuff, symbols. Maybe I'll start to use letters or numbers. I don't know. That starts to get a little hokey too, but all of it's hokey. Okie dokie. All right, Dave. Yeah, thanks for dropping by for another garage arts session. Last two, I changed the actually I think I changed the titles for all the garage arts ones, but I need to rework the thumbnails now to adjust the thumbnails. But yeah, that guy needs work. Oh, Astro Boy needs some work, and this big ass canvas needs some work, and all these other big ass canvases need some work. But I want to kind of finish these small ones. All right, guys. Sorry for the rocking the boat here. Thanks for joining us, Rome Dog. Check out Rome Dog at Rome Dog. Rome Dog does streaming too. Thank you, Old School Dave. Uh, Travis at Trap House 1981. Thank you for dropping by. Check out Travis. I don't think his channel name is Trap House though. It is Painting with the Prince, Art and Education, something like that. Yeah, Travis does some some very cool portrait work. Thank you, Sabrina Suburban Garden 9448. Jan the Dude 1744. I don't understand all the numbers behind people's names. Thank you, TDS Harper. Uh, thank you. What was it? Parvana at Art Painting C3C. Um, is that all we had? Was Wild Wolf on there? Thought I saw her name. Maybe not. All right, guy. Yeah, take care, Travis. Thank you for stopping by. Thanks, Rome Dog. Thanks, Old School Dave. Y'all have a good day. Oh, Sarah, you jumped in at the very last moment. Sarah, Elsa, how do I say that? Elsa Adene, I6Q. Welcome to the channel. Thank you for joining us in chat for a moment. You're from Egypt. Can I reply? Was that enough of a reply? I'm not sure. But thank you for stopping through. I appreciate it. I hope you have a wonderful day. I'm assuming it's night. Yeah, no problem, Sarah. Uh, uh, we're all friends here, friends from all over. Wonderful thing about the internet is access. But yeah, thanks, y'all. Have a wonderful day or evening wherever you're at in the world. And until next time, you can speak Arabic. I cannot speak Arabic. I'm sorry. Main language, English. That's pretty much it. American English. Uh, maybe a little bit of Japanese, tiny bit of Spanish, very tiny bit of Spanish, very little Japanese. Well, I'll have to translate that later on, Sarah, but I could look it up, no problem. Copy and paste, baby. Copy and paste. All right. Take care, everyone. Have a wonderful day. And until next time, bye for now. Peace.